So, gonna build a log cabin style fire. I've seen a whole bunch of people do the teepee. I haven't seen a whole lot of people do this style, so I figured I'd make a video and show you guys. So, start off with a larger size piece for the bottom. And then get some medium-sized cross pieces. So just like a cabin, you're building up the sides. So for the sides, I'm using this smaller size kindling. I always thought kindling was kind of a self-explanatory term, but I had a buddy a couple years back that bought some firewood off me and was telling me he was having a hard time getting it to light and stay lit. So I went over there one of the days he was building a fire, and he was literally using stuff like this to try and get the fire started. Needless to say, it didn't work very well. So once you get a nice little well down here for your paper and your fire starter, you'll just set a couple of runners there. You'll wad your paper up into a ball so it's got a lot more air and a lot more surface to burn. And just crumple up a bunch of paper. Oh, stay. And just shove it on. In there, and then you'll take some more of your kindling and stack it across. So when all of this smaller stuff burns, it's all gonna fall in the center and keep your coal pile right in there. You can stack a bunch more. Just keep going crisscross, so then it'll suck air through all of these holes and you'll get this much more surface burning all at once. Take a couple of your larger logs, set them on top. Alright, there's my matches. Good old strike anywhere. Nope, well, that didn't work. Just blew my match out. Reach down in there and light the paper. Now, another real basic simple thing, when you're holding the match, well, let's do 2 matches. As I smoke out the house. So you see how quickly all of that's catching. So it burns up through all those sides, gets plenty of air, and just keeps on. So what I was going to show you with the 2 matches, would be easier to see. So when you light your matches, if you hold them upright, versus at an angle, it'll burn a lot slower because it just takes longer for it to reach the wood. So I mean, you can see I can make that match last probably 2-3 times as long just by the way that I'm holding the match. Now I'll crack the door a little bit so it's pulling all the air up and all the smoke up into the chimney instead of smoking myself out. Toss those in there real quick so you can see all that top's burning. Gonna drop down into the center, and then here in just a sec I'll come add a little bit more wood and I'll have a nice fire going. Alright, that's my log cabin fire setup. Once you get to that stage, let the coals all fall in the center. You can rake it together. You can stack wood on top to go with the teepee style fire. You can keep it like that real good for cooking. If you're doing a outdoor cooking fire, one thing I've done is do a circle pit with kind of like a pan handle on one end. So when you get the fire going, you can pull those coals because it's going to work a lot better to cook off of coals versus open flame. And that way you've still got your nice big fire, but you've got a nice hot bed of coals where you can just keep scraping those coals over to cook whatever it is that you need, and get breakfast, lunch, dinner, s'mores, whatever done up real quick, and don't have to wait for the entire fire to burn down and then worry about not having enough light or the fire being too large and actually getting into the frying pan, because done that a couple times with bacon. So alright, well, there it is. Have a good one. Bye.